All right, so we are continuing on with Sisters of Eve Epic Arc. Servers are back up. I am going to bring on a couple of other clients here as well that I want to share stuff with. I'm going to share all but the final stuff. All but the final one. I'm going to give all the Caldari to my main guy.
Connecting. Connecting.
All right, get them into fleet. Right, both of them are in fleet, so now I can share standings with them. I did something here that earned a lot. Oh, that's when I completed a mission. That was a big bump there. Okay, so yeah, my goal here is to bring my Caldari state up some more. It's not going to bring it up very much, but it will bring it up some. All right, so take the next mission. And then this isn't going to take too long to finish up the Sisters of Eve Epic Arc. And oh, and they're giving me a relic analyzer. Yeah, okay. I do, then I will be doing specials, which I think I'll have 4 specials that I can do all in a row. So all right. Welcome Dragon's running a restaurant now? I swear to God. What do you do with the gold? Oh, do exclamation point dancers in chat. And if you have enough gold, you'll get a dance. But be careful. You don't always get what you are expecting. And then you can do dungeon raids with it and stuff like that. So, yeah. There you go. It's a trap? No. Space Prince will also double your gold. Exclamation point Space Prince. Just like in Jita. Yeah. Right. So, am I going to refit on this? And if so, what am I going to refit with? Like, turn that off, 2 minutes. What happens if I turn this one off? 51 seconds. Ooh. I now wish that I had a thing to change fit out here. The amount of stuff to fight is not too much. We'll see if I can do it in 2 minutes. So we'll pull this out. Put this in. We'll see what we can do. You know? Well, I don't know. 2 minutes. All right. Well, here we go. Thing disappeared again. For where to warp to?
Warp drive active.
You can run me a mobile depot? Nah, that'd take too long. I could go buy one local somewhere too. Come on. Oh, this is not good. Cap's running pretty thin here.
A module has run out of charges.
Can't see the game. Oh my goodness. You guys, I can't believe that I did that. Well, I mean, I can believe I did that because I just did it. Sorry. Yeah. That's bad. All right. Yeah, thanks for the donation. See that? Oh man. Another 100 gold for everybody for uploading knickknack. Making things apparent. Gee whiz. Hate it when I do shit like that. All right, so we got to do this site here. I was very focused on making sure that, you know, managing my cap and everything. All right. Now I don't have my thing saying to warp back.
Warp drive active.
Are we going to get a big 30% off Omega sale? Well, I don't know. I mean, have we ever seen a 30% off Omega sale?
Permission requested. Docking request accepted.
I know we just recently, for the first time ever, saw a 30% off Plex sale. Happened this year. It was the first time ever. But I don't remember ever seeing 30% off Omega. Maybe 25%. I think maybe there was a 25%. God, what's going on with my shit here of it not popping up? That's getting quite annoying.
Welcome to the Dragons.
Harvey own finger just followed.
I have one finger. Thank you for the follow. I'm glad you used your one finger to hit that follow button. If you are really just with one finger, well, any play in video games has got to be good play then, isn't it? Yeah. Those songs, I hear troubles with them, yeah, that I miss whenever I'm creating them. I created a whole bunch of background music. That one I just removed. All right, so now you only need one finger to PvP and Eve. Yeah. Well, you know, you're really good at clicker games. Yeah, there you go. Do you guys remember back? I mean, some of you may be old enough for this. There was like this, what was it? The Olympic Games. They didn't call it Olympic Games. But it was this, it was track and field is what it was called. It was an arcade game. And it had two buttons and a button in the middle. And what you'd do is you'd take a pencil and you would set the pencil right here. And then you would, actually I have a pen right here. You'd take, it requires 3 fingers. 4. You'd take a pencil and put it right there, and then the button would be here, here, and then you'd have another one down here. And you'd hit this as fast as you could while keeping pressure on the other side. And so you could hit them both, and then you could hit the jump button as needed too. We used to do that all the time to try and do it. Oh, so Eve Omega, let's see, in 2023, 30% off. All right, Purgatory. Yeah. So I guess there has been. I don't know when there will be the next one. And if I did, I'd have to say, I don't know when there will be the next one. Can't say anything until it's actually happening. So that's, it's actually in my contract with CCP. So, yeah. But I do always send a newsletter out whenever we have promotion or a sale. And I sometimes send newsletters out that are not promotion sale related. And, you know, just like really interesting stuff. Can I say how soon? No, I can't. I can't give any. I could say that, well, we haven't had one in a long time, so we probably have another one coming up. Which might be true. Pro tip. Find out when the last Omega sale was. And project 6 months forward. And that would be a pretty fair guess. Okay. Destroy everybody and get the document. I can do it. And there it is again. It's shown up again. What is with that? Why does it keep disappearing? It's very annoying. If it has anything to do with Skinner, then you can assume it will suck. Man, CCP has really given it their best effort with the Skinner stuff, trying to hit the mark with it, but I don't feel like it's hit the mark. Not that I don't think that people won't appreciate it and stuff, because there are a certain number of people who do appreciate it, but I think that for the majority of players, majority don't care. I hate to say that and be negative about it, but it's what I think is the truth. Packs suck now. Yeah, they have the Skinner stuff in them. Yeah, well, latest promotion one is a complete Skinner thing. It's actually a good price for what it is, but there are not many people that are participating in making skins. Like me, I don't have much desire to make skins. What I do desire is to have nice skins, but I've never felt like I'm an artist or whatnot, and you know, so I'm not, I'm just not so inclined to, you know, want to create them. And I also have an aversion to selling my Plex on it, which maybe I shouldn't, but I do. I've got other things I want to spend my Plex on right now. You fly cloaky stuff, so what's the point of a skin? Yeah, well, maybe. Oh, I'm kind of stuck in this, aren't I? If I can get out of this. That's the only thing I fear with this, is that if I get stuck up in something, then it can, you know, can cause them to get good hits on me. Because this ship is really thin, you know. All right, there we go. Now dock.
Warp drive active.
War 4 was last Omega sale. Well, in NES. Yeah, NES doesn't count.
Docking permission requested. Docking request accepted.
All right, completed.
Welcome to the Dragons.
Default Geek just followed.
Default Geek. Welcome. Anything else been like Omega plus MTC or MCT? Yeah, the Omega plus MCT ones, yeah, you're paying more per month, but you got 3 characters training, and you know, any characters that you're just kind of using lightly, once you got them trained up into whatever you want them in, then have them, you know, skill farming or something. if you were someone who purchased Plex or whatnot, it makes financial sense because you can turn that into money and you wouldn't have to buy the Plex. You just buy that instead and you get more of a return. But, you know, it's complicated too.
Warp drive active. Warp drive active.
You thought skill point farming wasn't worth it anymore? So the answer is yes and no. If you do it just off of the base costs in the New Eden store, and oof, good thing I didn't run into him. Where's the traffic lights around here?
Warp drive active.
The if you get stuff while it's on sale, then you make money. The economy is in all kind of whack right
Docking
now,
permission requested.
and
Docking request accepted.
the value of Plex keeps going up, and a lot of times CCP would do a sale to bring the value of Plex back down and everything, but that hasn't happened so much in the last year, and so it's kept going up, and the sales that they've done haven't moved the needle very much or enough. So okay, call to trial. Gotta go shoot things. Right. It's an easy kill. Just kill one ship. $2.6 billion for Plex and Omega account for a month. Actually, I think it's more than that now.
Warp drive active.
I don't know. 5.4 million. $500. Yeah, it's 2.7 million if you're really economical about how you buy. Otherwise, it's going to be about 2.8 million. Or billion, I mean. Yes. Well, also other things have gone up in value too with the Plex, you know. The Plex value going up, other cost of goods go up because it's kind of the catalyst for everything, or the barometer. So if it goes up, everything raises up. So then when you sell stuff, you sell it for more typically. And when you buy stuff, it typically costs more. It's inflation. Oh, let's see, how far away is this? Oh, it is way the hell far away. Okay, we're going to accept remotely. And then I think we're going to refit. It's a really long trip.
Warp drive active.
Yeah, gold standard. Yeah. So, and if any of you are ever going to take a break from Eve,
Welcome to the Dragons.
any ISK you
A sissy
have,
just followed.
you buy Plex with it.
Docking permission requested. Docking request
Because the Plex will keep
accepted.
going up. So will the typically your ship's values and stuff like that. But ISK will always devaluate. Every step of inflation, your buying power goes down. So you never hold ISK long term, you hold Plex long term. So you'll even see that, like, my guy here, that I have, you know, I have 10 billion, you know, liquid here, but then anything over I buy Plex. So and then you can use the Plex when something goes on sale in the store. I always want to call it the Nintendo Entertainment Store, NES. Right, that's wrong. New Eden Store. Right, long trip ahead.
Warp drive active.
Six, 10 more missions and I'll have another special.
Warp
6,
drive
7, 8,
active.
9. No. I think I'm going to end up at 9 more. Be one off. Might have to do something. I actually don't know how advantageous the specials are going to be off of this. Will they all be like level 1 specials? I don't know. If I do a special, does that count against missions for acquiring another special? Good question. I don't know the answer to that either.
Active.
Yeah, if you're been sitting on a lot of ISK, turn most of it into Plex if you're going to sit on it for a long time. Inflation won't hurt you. And if the economy goes down and it becomes worth less, well then so does everything else in the game. So you're guaranteed pretty much to hold steady with wherever the economy is at. Deflation is bad, by the way. You always want a little bit of inflation, but only a couple percent. Deflation is bad. It means that like manufacturing is stopped and stuff like that, and it's not sustainable for really long term. Yeah, same as gold in real life. You can treat it that way.
Warp drive active.
Although things can happen, like, you know, just like with diamonds, they figured out how to make diamonds, and now they're cheaper to make per carat than it is to get real diamonds. And if they figure out how to make gold, the ultimate in alchemy, then gold would devalue. So
Drive active.
here at least, you know, CCP has the control over Plex on how much enters the game and everything, and they can adjust that as necessary. And so they have the ultimate control. But, you know, manufactured diamonds are better quality too. Probably overall they're more pure. My father was a jeweler,
Warp drive active.
and he'll always, you know, appreciate a real diamond more than a manufactured one. Wait until they figure out how to make Plex. Yeah, see, you know. Well, somebody outside of the game figured that out, then that would be a exploit, and they can fix it. Usually, there are some games where,
Warp drive
I mean, I can tell you that like back in the game Ultima Online, there was one person who was making gold through an exploit, and he didn't do very much. But over the period of about 3 years, he would sell gold to people wanting to buy it, which, RMT, back then it wasn't a bad word, and it was actually in that game. It was not allowed, but it wasn't a bannable offense. But he, over a 3-year period, paid for a $250,000 house. And he didn't get greedy or nothing. He kept how much he made to a minimum. And I met him probably 10 years after the game had launched, and he wasn't doing it anymore. And he, he had stopped because the game population wasn't as big anymore. And so, anyway, but he made a living for multiple years off of that. And he says that not getting greedy was how he kept under the radar. Most criminals get caught. The really smart ones make a career, and you never hear about them.
Drive active.
I've always had the saying, criminals want to be caught, because, listen, so any of you, think of a moment at your job where you did something pretty amazing and you were pretty proud of it and everything. You tell your mom and dad, you tell your friends and everything. You may even get recognized by colleagues or whatever, for making a good, accomplishment. And people naturally want those kudos and that praise and everything. And criminals, when they make a big score, like when they make their top score that they've ever made, they want to brag about it. Bragging about it to other criminals, that's kind of that inner circle. But when one gets caught, what do they use as a bargaining chip? So, the good criminals are the ones that never tell anybody anything and just fly under the radar. And, all the other criminals, they can't keep their mouth shut. They want to be caught. That's the way I put it. They may not consciously want to be caught, but their actions say they want to be caught.
Drive active.
What I take from your story is get caught first and you get a lesser sentence. Yeah, I guess. Not really. If I were a criminal, it'd be hard to not brag to anybody about my accomplishments, but I know that would be the way to go. And my lack of saying anything about my criminal accomplishments does not mean I'm a criminal, okay? I know you're gonna go there next. I'm just saying. The smart ones make a career of it. All right, so for the talk that's leaning into politics, we'll stop there. No politics zone.
Warp drive.
There is a reason why we have a politics-free zone here. Perfect example in chat. It's starting to go south. So, we'll just leave it there. No replies on that, please. We can talk about Eve politics, though, for sure.
Warp drive active. Warp drive active.
Good old Concord Assembly area. They finally fixed it so you can get positive Concord Assembly. Cat.
Warp drive active. Warp drive active.
Right, almost there. That's probably the longest trip out of all of them. Good thing I'm not in something slow and ugly.
Warp drive active.
Listen, I don't really like you. Where are you going here? Cat again.
Docking permission requested. Docking request accepted.
No, that is not yours. The big cat, like, lays down, causes things to fall off the table. All right, so, looking at the next two are courier missions. Okay, well, we're gonna stay in this fit then. So we pick this up here, and then set this destination, and then I don't know if we can do it. Listen, cat. He's pacing back and forth in between me and my monitors. He's getting into everything.
Warp drive active.
Hey, get out of there. Need to go. It's like, let me find some wires to chew on. Yeah, no, not interested.
Warp drive active. Warp drive active. Warp drive active.
Need my training and anti-cat skills. Oh yes, well no, I beat him in the end. He's out the door, door closed. Well, mostly closed. He could really get in if he wanted to. He could pull the door open, but he's orange. You know what that means.
Warp drive active.
He only has the one community orange cat brain cell, and so the likelihood of it is pretty small. Lovable, but one brain cell.
Docking permission requested. Docking request accepted.
Yep, I have to go back. All right, heading back.
Warp drive active.
Camp going on here. So PI got a huge facelift, Purgatory. I mean, overall, I mean the interface on the planets is pretty much the same, but all of the dynamics around it got a huge facelift. You're asking if they'll ever give it a facelift. You know, the core gameplay, you know, I don't know, but the missions, I mean, I'd love to have new missions, new storyline in there and stuff, and they have added some, but you know, it's not in the core areas, it's fringes stuff. So I would like to see a bunch of new missions, and I'd like to see stuff that could potentially get a lot harder in high sec. Right now you have to go to low sec to do the super hard stuff. The problem is I can't, if I do anything super hard in high sec or in low sec and I'm on the show, forget it, you know. You know, I'll get somebody will come after me and get me. So it's happened every time I've tried.
drive active. Docking permission requested. Docking request accepted.
Now, see, she's not here again. Okay, so. Alrighty, deliver here. Let's see, the sister and the spy.
Warp drive active.
Why don't get it ganked every stream? Well, it happens sometimes, but you know, if I have people trying to get me, I just switch to doing something else. Simple as that. And I've learned to recognize different things, and I have different people, you know, marked appropriately. So I just have to be way more aware than most people on, you know, what's in my surroundings and stuff.
Warp drive active.
Could do it and record it and broadcast it later. I've done that before too.
Docking permission
But,
requested. Docking request
you know,
accepted.
it's not quite as authentic. I don't know if I just posted it on video, because I post all these on video. I'm recording a video right now. In fact, we're probably at the right spot to end this one. So those of you watching on YouTube, I will see you in the next episode.